My dearest listener, you may not realize this, but somebody in your life has been hiding more than they let on, and your guardian angels are here to let you know the best way you can find out the truth from this person. Pay close attention to their body language, because their words won't admit just how captivated they are by you, or how afraid they are of confessing their true feelings. The angels say, think about the last time you were around this person. Was there a moment when their expression shifted just for a heartbeat? Maybe they glanced at you with something unspoken in their eyes, or their lips parted as if they wanted to say something but stopped themselves at the last second. These aren't coincidences. Their body is reacting to the weight of their emotions, and no matter how hard they try to suppress it, some things simply can't be hidden. This person might think they've done a good job at keeping their emotions under control, at masking the way their heart races whenever you walk into the room. But their body tells a different story. The way their breath catches in their throat, how their eyes linger just a second too long before looking away. These small, fleeting moments hold the truth they refuse to say out loud. It's not that they don't want to tell you, it's that they don't know how. Imagine standing on the edge of a confession, your heart pounding, your mind racing with 100 different outcomes. Will they accept it? Will it ruin everything? This is the war raging inside them every time they get close to revealing the truth. They rehearse the words in their mind, only to choke on them when the moment arrives. And so they settle for stolen glances and nervous gestures, hoping you'll notice what they cannot say. I repeat, pay close attention to their body language, because their words won't admit just how captivated they are by you, or how afraid they are of confessing their true feelings. You might wonder, why do they hold back? Why do they let fear win over honesty? The answer lies in the vulnerability of love itself. To admit their feelings would mean handing over a piece of their heart with no guarantee of how it will be received. They've built walls, not out of indifference, but out of self-preservation. And yet, every time they are near you, those walls begin to crack. Have you ever felt like someone was on the verge of saying something, only to stop themselves at the last moment? That hesitation is their heart battling against their fear, desperate to be heard, but terrified of the consequences. They've convinced themselves that silence is safer, that keeping their emotions locked away will protect them from disappointment. But every time they find themselves near you, the weight of unspoken words grows heavier. It's in the way they shift closer when you speak, as if drawn by an invisible force. The way they unconsciously mimic your gestures is a silent sign of connection. The way their hands fidget, perhaps adjusting their sleeves, touching their lips, or running fingers through their hair, small, restless movements portraying the storm within them. And when you laugh, pay attention to their reaction. Do their eyes soften? Does their entire posture relax, as if your joy is something they want to hold onto for just a little longer? They catch themselves leaning in when you speak, mirroring your movements without realizing it, their hands fidgeting with nervous energy. It's as if their body is betraying the secret their heart has carried for so long. Even their voice might change around you, just slightly. Maybe it gets softer, or they clear their throat before speaking, as if steadying themselves. When they say your name, listen to the way it lingers on their lips. There's something intimate in the way a person speaks when they care deeply, but are too afraid to show it outright. And if they ever laugh at something you said, especially if it wasn't that funny, know that it's not about the joke itself. It's about them wanting to share a moment with you, to feel connected in a way that doesn't require words. They're drawn to you in ways they don't fully understand, and it terrifies them. Can you sense it? That unspoken energy between you, the way the air seems to shift whenever they're near. It's the kind of pull that can't be explained, only felt. They might not even realize how obvious it is, but if you pay close attention, you'll see it in the way they light up when you enter the room, the way their entire focus sharpens when you speak, as if no one else exists at that moment but you. It's not just attraction, it's something deeper, something they might not even have the words for yet. Perhaps they never expected to feel this way, or maybe they've loved you in silence for so long that they've convinced themselves it's too late to say anything. But is it really too late? Or is that just the fear whispering in their ear, convincing them that staying quiet is safer? The truth is, love doesn't recognize time limits. It doesn't care how long they've held on to these feelings. It only knows that they're still there waiting, hoping. And if you look closely, you might notice how they hold on to every word you say, how they seem to remember the little things, your favorite song, the way you take your coffee, the way you tilt your head when you're deep in thought. These details matter to them because you matter to them. But even as they try to suppress it, their feelings still find a way to surface, in the way they remember the smallest details about you, in the way they soften whenever you speak, in the quiet admiration in their eyes when they think you're not looking. This person is battling an inner war with themselves, trapped between longing and hesitation. But their soul knows the truth. And the truth is undeniable. No matter how much they try to reason with themselves, no matter how often they push their feelings aside, they always find their way back to you. They care for you more than they can say, and no matter how hard they try to hide it, love always finds a way to reveal itself. Do you feel it too? Or are they destined to keep this love locked away, never knowing what could have been? Your guardian angels want you to know that this person needs patience, reassurance, and a safe space to step forward. Sometimes all it takes is a gentle nudge, a conversation that feels easy, or a moment of warmth that reminds them they don't have to be afraid. The safer they feel with you, the more courage they will find to reveal what's in their heart. This concludes the message from your guardian angels. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, open their eyes to the silent confessions hidden in the glances, the hesitant movements, and the unspoken words of those who hold them dear. Give them patience to understand the fear that binds a heart too afraid to speak, and wisdom to recognize love even when it trembles in silence. May they offer a space of safety where walls can crumble and truth can finally be set free. Amen. Take a breath and remember this truth. What's unspoken is not unseen. The love that lingers in the spaces between words is still love, waiting for the courage to step into the light. Type 999 to claim this message and the blessings inside for your own. Try and leave a positive comment for other viewers who might need a positivity boost in their day. The universe sees it as an act of kindness that fuels the cycle of good karma. You'll be spreading positivity and receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of good energy together. Did you know there's a possible image of your real soulmate that you can look at right now. It might be someone you know or someone that you haven't met. It's amazing how accurate these have been. You have to see the photo to see what I mean. Click the link in the description to get your soulmate sketch. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?